Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope everybody is having a fantastic morning. Well, it's almost 4 in the morning, so I guess most people are asleep, depending on the time zone you're in. Well, a pleasant day to you wherever you are, and whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today we are going to continue our reading of the Holy Bible. We have finished with the book of Leviticus, and now we're going to be moving on to the book of Numbers. And for those of you who are new here, we are continuing to read the Bible book by book because I think it is pertinent that everybody knows what is in the Bible, knows what it says, primarily because almost everything in the Bible has an impact on our lives, on all aspects of our lives. The laws that are implemented in the land, a lot of them are biblically based. So if you trace the history of many laws, you will find that their origins are from teachings that were handed down from biblical days. And so because it is so pertinent to our lives today, I think it is fair that everybody has at least a basic knowledge of what it says. We are no theologians, and so we are just trying to understand it from a layman's point of view, based on the words that's written there and our understanding of the written language. Okay, so we're going to move on to the book of Numbers. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls. From 20-year-old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel, thou and Aaron shall number them by their names. And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you. Of the tribe of Reuben, Elizur the son of Shadir. Of Simeon, Shemuel the son of Zerujaddai. Of Judah, Nashon the son of Amadiah. Of Judah, Nashon the son of Amadiah. Of Issachar, Nathaniel the son of Zoar. Of Zebulun, Eliab the son of Helon. Of the children of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elisama the son of Ammihud. Of Manasseh, Gamaliel the son of Pedahzur. Of Benjamin, Abidan the son of Gideoni. Of Dan, Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai. Of Asher, Pagiel the son of Okran. Of God, not God, but Gad. Gad was another son from the tribe of Israel. Of Gad, Eliasaphat the son of Deuel. Of Naphtali, Ahir the son of Enan. These were the renowned of the congregation, princes of the tribes of their fathers, heads of thousands of Israel. And Moses and Aaron took these men which are expressed by their names. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward by their poles. As the Lord commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, by their poles, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. These that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. So 46,500 men over the age of 20 years and older, were gathered together to go to war in Israel. Of the children of Simeon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of their names, by their poles, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. So for Simeon, that was 59,300 men. And from the tribe of Reuben, there were 46,500. For those of you who are following me, please take note, because this information comes back around on Thursday when we do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. At that time, we use information that comes from the reading for the previous week. So this week we're doing the book of Numbers. We're going to do chapters 1 and 2. And then on Thursday, we will do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia when we get together. We will be, Joseph, how are you doing? The questions are going to come from the information we have read in both these chapters. Hi, Joe. How are you doing, my love? Good to see you, my dear Joseph, as usual. Now we are on to those that were numbered of them from the tribe of Simeon were 59,300. And of the children of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Of the children of Judah, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war, those were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Judah, were 14,600. So that was 14,603 scores. We know 3 scores is 60. So for the tribe of Judah, the number was 14,660 men over the age of 20 who were able to fight. They were going to war. Of the children of Issachar, by their generations after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400. Were 50 and 4,000 And of the children of Zebulun, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. So for the tribe of Zebulun, it was 57,400 men above the age of 20 who were going off to war. Of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even in the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. And of the children of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. So that was 2,700 and three scores. That was for the tribe of Dan. And of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered by them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. So for Asher, the number of men that went out from the house of Asher to go fight in the war were 41,500. And of the children of Naphtali, throughout their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upwards, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are those that were numbered, which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, being 12 men, each one was for the house of his fathers. So were all those that were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers, from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Israel. Even all they that were numbered were 600,000, 3,550. So the total number of men who went off to war in Israel was 603,550. You know how the Bible write things different from how we write it in today's language. So that was 603,550. That was the number of men who went off to war in Israel. But the Levites, after the tribe of their fathers, were not numbered among them. Now let's remember that. The Levites were not numbered among the men who were sent off to war in Israel. We are going to find out why. We noticed that in previous readings, the Levites have gotten preferential treatment. We're going to continue reading and find out why this is so and what was their role in these early events that took place in the Bible. But the Levites, after the tribe of their father, were not numbered among them. For the Lord had spoken unto Moses, saying, Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel. But thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle setteth forward, the Levites shall take it down. And when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. So the Levites really did have a responsibility. They were not supposed to be going to war, but their responsibility among the tribe of Israel was to take care of the tabernacle. You know, they were nomads, travelers. So whenever they had a tent to be pitched, that was the responsibility of the Levites. So the Levites were not counted among the numbers. So when Moses was asked to present the numbers for the children of Israel, those who were the descendants of Levi were not counted among them. When they were gathering up the young men, the men from 20 years and older who were able to go to war, the Levites were not counted among them. They had their special assignment, and that was to take care of the tabernacle, and no one else should go near that responsibility. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by their own camp, and every man, but the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel, and the Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony. Verse 54. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did they. We're going to go back to verse 50. But thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle setteth forward, the Levites shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard throughout their hosts. But the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel. And the Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did they. All right, so we have that clear. Why the Levites weren't counted, that is because they have their special responsibility, and that was of the tabernacles. Now we move on to Numbers chapter 2. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Israel shall pitch by his own standard, with the insignia of their father's house. Far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they pitch. Now you see why they say they shall pitch their tents far away from the tabernacle, because only the Levites were allowed to pitch their tents close to the tabernacle, because the tabernacle was their responsibility. And no one else was allowed to touch the vessels, the garments, nothing else. No one else was allowed to take care of the church and, do everything that had responsibility in the church. You had to be a Levite to do it. So the Levites were the deacons and deaconesses, and they were the ones who washed the vessels and changed the curtains and did everything that pertains to the tabernacle. That was their responsibility. And on the east side, towards the rising of the sun, shall they of the standard of the camp of Judah pitch throughout their armies. And Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, shall be captain of the children of Judah. Okay, so the tribe of Judah, they were allowed to pitch their tent to the east, where the sun rises. That's where they were supposed to pitch their tent. And Judah's son, Nahshon, was supposed to be in charge. He was supposed to be the captain. Nahshon is from the tribe of Judah, was not necessarily his son. I don't remember him having a son by that name. So it must have been maybe a grandson, great-grandson, but someone from his tribe. Nahshon was the one that was in charge of the tribe of Judah. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 614,600. You know the Bible speaks backwards sometimes, right? Because that's not how we talk in today's world. Not 14,600. It's 14,660. And those that do pitch next unto him shall be of the tribe of Issachar. And Nathaniel, the son of Zuar, shall be captain of the children of Issachar. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 54,400. That's 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and Eliab, the son of Helon, shall be captain of the children of Zebulun. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 57,400. That's 57,400. All that were numbered in the camp of Judah were 100,000 and fourscore. I'm just reading it like the Bible says, guys. It's funny to read it. All that were numbered in the camp of Judah were 100,000 and fourscore thousand and 600 and 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first set forth. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben, according to their armies. And the captain of the children of Reuben shall be Eliezer, the son of Shadir. And his hosts, and those that were numbered thereof, were 46,500. And those which pitch up by him shall be the tribe of Simeon, and the captain of the children of Simeon shall be Shelumiel, the son of Zeruzadai. Guys, if I don't bite my tongue calling these words, please forgive me. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, and the captain of the sons of Gad shall be Elisaphat, the son of Ruel. And his hosts, and those that were numbered of them, were 45,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuben were 100,000, 150,000, 151,450 throughout their armies, and they shall set forth in the second rank. Guys, I'm trying to read the figures as we speak today because the way the Bible writes it, it can be sometimes a little bit confusing. Then the tabernacle of the congregation shall set forward with the camp of the Levites in the midst of the camp. As they encamp, so shall they set forward, every man in his place by their standards. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim, according to their armies. And the captain of the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama, the son of Ammihud. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 40,500. And by him shall be the tribe of Manasseh, and the captain of the children of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, the son of Peduzur. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, and the captain of the sons of Benjamin shall be Abidan, the son of Gideoni. And his hosts, and those that were numbered of them, were 35,400. All that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 108,100 throughout their armies, and they shall go forward in the third rank. The standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north side by their armies, and the captain of the children of Dan shall be Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. And his hosts, and those that were numbered of them, were 2,000. That was 2,060 and 700. 2,607. And those that encamp by him shall be the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Pagai, the son of Okran. And his hosts, and those that were numbered of them, were 41,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain of the children of Naphtali shall be Ahira, the son of Enan. And his hosts, and those that were numbered of them, were 53,400. All they that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 157,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. These are those which were numbered by the children of Israel, by the house of their fathers. All those that were numbered of the camps throughout their host were 600,000, 603,550. The total of them was 603,550. But the Levites were not numbered among the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So they pitched by their standards, and so they set forward, everyone after their families, according to the house of their fathers. Now, this is the end of the reading for this morning. The reading came from the book of Numbers, chapters 1 and 2. If you have a book Bible or a Google Bible, you are invited to go ahead and do your own reading so that when we get together on Thursday for Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia, we'll be able to share some valid information with each other. Now, for those of you who have been following me, those of you who have been coming into the lives for the Swords in Hand, you know how much I really appreciate the knowledge that a lot of people have brought to the conversation, to the trivia, where they're able to say, you know, I read this and this is what it said in that book, or somebody may give an answer from in Hebrew, and then we are forced to go look it up. And so that is learning. And that is what I want to encourage us to do, to at least learn and understand what the good book says, considering the fact that the good book has an impact on every aspect of our lives. So, guys, that is going to be it from me for this morning. I want to say thanks to those of you who came in, those who just peeped in, those who decided to stop by. Josie, thank you so much for keeping me company at this hour of the morning. I sincerely appreciate it. So, guys, that's going to be it for me for now. Until next time, my friends, this is Trev from Traversance, where your journey matters. See you all later.